Oh, someone's here, leaving hearts. Yeah, I don't know if the connection is good. Oh, there it goes, it's online. Yeah, it just said, it says live, and then it says it's disconnected after it went live. So you hit try again. But usually that means it's gone for. But yeah, I'm gonna land in a minute here and get out of this like storm. So I was just getting the crowd up before I had my drink. I have to go to the land here and drain this freaking boat, because if the phone tips off my toolbox right now, it's gonna break. There's a lot of water in here. It's not even working. Well, my phone's on. I don't know. There's Thomas in here from Sonic Slayer. But it stopped that though. So. Yeah, I might just lose my phone before I get to the land anyways. Like, I just want to at least set the chat up. Chat filter, all messages. Last one passed. Alright. So that's it, it's just a dead stream. Alright, well, I know there's a good parking spot over here. I was just here a few days ago. So I can get out of the window. Start a Kick account. Sorry. Yeah, if I do Kick, I just want to have a consistent content idea, like, because I don't have freaking any structure. It's like, okay, I go live and I nostril stream and talk about old streams or something. We'll talk about just other streams. Oh no, I have to drink this old beer I found. So I'm gonna do that as soon as I get to the parking spot up here. It's migration season. All the dumb seagulls of Madagascar. I'm about to get covered in bird shit. Dude, what's funny is I was somewhere on the coast somewhere, maybe in like Florida one time, or not even. No, it was a Great Lake somewhere, and there was just this super slow boat that was like this junky old boat with the loudest motor ever, and there's just the most seagulls I've ever seen, just swarming it like a beehive. And maybe because they were catching shrimp or something, so the seagulls were just landing on it to feed pieces of fish or whatever they were eating, or whatever was going on with that boat. Do it and watch how many people follow you. Agree, like, yeah, that's a good point, and it's like motivating, I guess. Look, oh, there's someone out here. Someone out here. And the water is crazy right now. Like, I came out here when I woke up. I looked at the weather forecast because I have to drive like an hour and a half to get here. And the wind is good. It's good for boating, Like the wind, if the wind is too high, you don't even want to come out here, because then you literally can't fight against the wind. But for some reason, the water is just a weird choppiness. It's like, so I got a ton of water splashed on my boat right now, so I got to drain this as soon as I park right here. Man, I think the freaking place I want to go is already washed out. It's not accessible. Looks like it filled up with sand. I don't know. This place is so erosive and stuff. Like every time you come here. There's my yacht. Yeah. Oh shit. We're about to start surfing. I'm in the white water right now. Yo, that's lame. This whole waterway is all doesn't exist anymore. Well, with this is where I'm gonna park anyways. Yeah, see, there should be a little stream of water the other day. There's a tiny bit of it left, but I could park the whole boat in there and just float around with no waves or no here we are. 6 a.m. Where's my yacht? Alright, well, I can at least like park, have water to park in, I guess. But yeah, that's the thing here, is there's a bunch of wind. I don't know if anyone can hear it. There's so much wind here now. I guess the direction of the wind today is not in our favor. Usually this spot is protected from it. Usually the wind comes from out there. You do well on a Shuvi boat. Yeah, I watched a little bit of it just out of interest, like. So that was cool. Yeah, that's a cool thing he did, in my opinion. Like for content, yeah. Holy crap, my legs are cold. I have to pee. Dude, what is that? Some boat parts right here. It's like someone put expanding foam in the boat. Shit, man, the thing washed out. There's nowhere to go. Chat talks about what chat? Shuvi's chat? Shit, I gotta figure this out because we're in a windstorm. Yeah, I guess just nothing is gonna go to plan. Like, so I don't know. It talks about me coming back, but the content has changed. Shit, that might mess with me. So I don't live with my parents anymore. Alright, guys, end stream, just be you, yeah. Alright, you guys, I'm an idiot, man. It looks like I way overshot it because it looks like that's where I want to go, man. So we have to go. Alright, we have to go back in the water. Yeah, I have a fire sale going on. So when we get over there, see, is there wind noise? There's gotta be wind noise going on, because I'm just in a wind tunnel right now. So let me just make my way over there. Why did you block here? What? I didn't block anything. Look at this perfect little channel for the boat to come through. Dude, there's a lot of water in here, man. Fuck. Yeah, there's about an inch of water that the phone can fall into. And this phone too is suffering water damage. The screen, the top half of the screen does not click anymore. Like you can't type with it or something. So certain apps I have trouble using. Whatever, it's not a big deal. But like I do have spares. I have Mama's old phone. But that also is cracked because I'm an idiot. But I mean, it still works. Still works. Can work as a streamer, chat mode, or you ain't paying fire. Nobody. No, nobody. Nobody is. Holy shit! We're about to hit some tidal waves real quick. No, I was coming out here. I'm like, I had this beer, but then I was like, why don't I Yeah, I don't like drinking, so I haven't in a while. Holy shit! The phone is literally gonna fall over. Maybe not. Unblock your other account. Here we go with this. So I had a whole mania of people saying, or when I had moderating stuff going on, when I had a bunch of people chatting at once, they would be banning people, and then I would freaking have to go through this mania of checking my ban list, hundreds of people banned because they would say something in the chat, I don't know, that moderators and like, oh man, I'm ready to catch the phone, so I'm going slower than them. There's no way anyone can, you guys can hear me without, I guess you're out of the wind right now if you're down in this part of the boat. But all I hear in my ears right now is like 100 mile per hour freaking howling. Oh shit, dude. If I had a white cap, the phone's totally gonna tip over. Yeah, I didn't plan on streaming because I didn't bring a tripod, which I literally have them in my car. So like, if I ever need to take a picture or stream or something, it's usually always with me. Yeah, when you're out in the water, you're just like bored, you're like fucking, might as well stream or something. I've been in this boat for like 2 hours now. Yeah, I can't believe the freaking these storms I've been watching. The new hurricanes that are coming up, I was like kind of getting excited for. I don't know. Man, I wonder what it sounds like on stream, but all you hear right now is a waterfall from the white caps. Alright, we're almost there, and then we can get into freaking relaxing chat. You tell me I'm an idiot, man. Because I said there's a river, and now I don't see. Show. Dude, whatever I seen from the shore must have been not what I thought it was. Alright, there it is. Okay, I know. Okay, all the seagulls that I was filming 20 minutes ago were literally blocking the view. So I must have been, I was just distracted by trying to run in or something. Alright, here we go. We're leaving the wave. Leaving the wave pool. I see behind the seagulls there's no waves. But as long as I'm holding the phone, I have no direction over the boat. So I'll just like rest you guys a minute. Sure, see that little white water right there? Yeah, if I go too far behind me, which is where the wind is blowing me, those waves will tip me over, at least tip the phone over. So let me just get out here. What a view, yeah, what boating and stuff is always fun and stuff, but yeah, the Great Lakes especially have a good view because there's no land in sight, so it feels like you're just in an unlimited view. Look at this, there's some wreckage right here. There's literally a big old tire right there that washed up. That could have washed up from freaking Canada. That's like a dump truck tire. I don't know. I'd get case it. Alright, here we go. Look at this freaking channel. I mean, it's still windy. I had this idea to go freaking to the farther point, because then actually there's a wind. I think there's a spot to hide from it. Let me just go up here, man. There's no rush for content. But this freaking thing got bigger. A seagull tent. Here, I'm scaring them away. Out there, I'm going crashing into the freaking shore. Alright, we're gonna land here and drain my boat. The freaking wind, man. When I came here yesterday, not yesterday, but last time, freaking, like maybe 5 days ago, you'd come here and there'd be no wind because it was like behind the snowbank, like a sandbar. I don't know. Yeah, every day the direction of the wind is just different. I mean, the water's calm here. The chat is like. Okay, no, yeah, chat's not frozen. I'm just. Alright, so here we are. We're in a dead end canal to relax and stuff. So I'm gonna get out of the water now. Dude, what the heck? This shit sucks. you guys see that? What the heck? The freaking, I fell in the quicksand just now. And the boat was floated away. Get back. Okay. I guess we'll go back in. I have no clue what I'm doing. I do. Look at the water here. Shit, is that flying? Mollusks. Said, are we attempting to put it in there or take it out? Basically, I was putting it back in, but there's a sailboat. Damn. in way too shallow of freaking water. Waterfall. Where's your power chat? Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything set up. $79%. I have a spare battery anyways. Oh, it's like this Lake Erie. Yeah, the face of. Yeah, it's weird how slow the weight. It's more like a current right here. The waves are in like slow motion. Like an inch of water will just come creep up here and then go away. More like a few inches. Beaver leg audits. No. Well, there's a bunch of water also. Yeah, it's like a tide right here, but obviously there's no tide for this lake. Okay, so I mean, trying to figure out when I should I'm paranoid because there's freaking people all of a sudden. Alright, I'm live connected. Okay. Oh, it's serious and mindless. My parents are at home. LG provides. I'm walking, then all of a sudden. Yeah, I don't see any LG here. But the other day. It's not safe around home. Alright, now we're floating in water again. The wind is crazy. See, obviously, with the amount of paddling I'm doing, I have. Like, so we have drinks. I have a protein drink. Yeah, the ocean is unpredictable. Yeah, basically you need at least something. Banana, like yeah, usually I'd have a banana, a sandwich. Mine Alaska, no. Yeah, Alaska is it I wonder if Alaska's pretty similar. It must have been cold. There must be more factors than temperature to make trees hibernate. It hasn't been cold freaking yet this whole year. You look 40 now. Back now. Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out for myself. Yeah, that's why the tripod literally works as an antenna. See, I was in the water here, and it's the lowest spot, and there's a sandbank all around, like blocking out the signal. Maybe if I go up to that next thing right here. No. Yeah, Joshua Tree, yeah. Yeah, the desert's always cool. Yeah, I miss it though. Bill, why do you rather get banned? I don't know. I would have seen if someone was doing a I see it shows me every time a moderation happens, and I haven't seen one. So I don't freaking. Bill Lumberg, that name reminds me of my old friend. It was from last stream. I roll up to the rave desert. Okay, well, freaking, so we have alcohol with us, dude. So I think I haven't drinking anything today. I haven't drinking like all month. So basically, this amount of alcohol is like doing a whole Jägermeister bottle. So I have all day to just float around and be drunk, basically. But this is all the only bottle of thing I have. It was from last stream. Yeah, so like my plan today was to come out here. Or not, I was just like, well, I have this, I'm going to take it with me. Guess I feel like drinking it, so I did take it with me. But I didn't know I was going to stream or whatever. Look at this, some boat traffic right here. Yeah, I was out here on like the weekend on Friday, and there was a lot of boat collision. Yeah, there's a lot of boat traffic on the weekends here. Pirate treasure, yeah, that was a freaking like a night that happened. Yeah, my parents were there. I remember too, and they're literally following us around. Pull up the band mute list. Yeah, you're Bill. Yeah, man, maybe there's an old moderator in here that's just lurking. But with the new format of vertical streaming, apparently it's not going to show. It's not going to show the moderations. Like it'll say, this moderator timed someone out. Yeah, on a regular chat room, but this is a vertical video chat room. Yeah, anyways, yeah, like I'm already like shit, we have no content, whatever. And I was just gonna act like the chat's not here and basically drink this. So I guess we're gonna see if I can drink this in one chug. But what's crazy is when I was doing that hurricane stream, I drank so much alcohol that night. But I guess I managed it well. Like I didn't suffer like a crazy hangover. Because I bought this weird 20 pack of Limeritas or something weird. And I was like, shit, that's the only cheap alcohol they have here. And I just drank it all night. And I was on, just not in the dark streaming all night. Yeah, I watching the new hurricanes that were coming up. And I'm in Pennsylvania. Yeah, I was getting excited. Like, yeah, this hurricane season is just starting. But yeah, if the timer's right and I was like near where hurricane was coming, yeah, that's what I'd like to stream. But that town I was in, they like never had a hurricane. And like, so they didn't shut down the town or nothing. But if you were in a place where an actual hurricane was coming, they're gonna like shut down the roadways, like police and stuff are gonna mess with you. I don't know. All weather mode. Sail it right into a hurricane. Yeah, now I seen on Shuvy's stream, I don't know what he's doing, but he renamed his stream or something, and it looks like he's just watching someone else use his boat from his bedroom because he's on house arrest or something. I don't even know. Like, but I was just watching, trying to figure out what is going on. Chug it? Yeah, I'm gonna chug it. I'm just like, maybe if I get a certain, I mean, I'm not charging money now, so like, maybe I should wait till I have a certain amount of viewers. I don't know. So yeah, all of a sudden we got 37 viewers just from updating the thumbnail. Yeah, it's not kicked, so I don't think it automatically updates the thumbnail. But at least it'll retain the viewers. Down it, lad. Yeah, we're about to. I mean, I didn't care. I was going to drink this today regardless. Now I'm putting all these expectations out there saying, oh, I got to have a certain amount of people watching me. Like, I wasn't even going to turn on this stream because I had no content plan. I was like, shit, I have the day off. I'm going to freaking just do some stuff I typically do, is like go on my kayak or something. See, I'm a professional kayaker. But I know you should never say you're professional at something because I could still get hurt or something. I could get over my own thing and still freaking get hurt. But what I have good I'm a good paddler, I know. So I could paddle this boat. I've spent like 7 hours just paddling this kayak before. He hasn't been alive. Yeah, I don't know what's going on about why is he losing money or something, whatever, because he had to go to court or something. I don't know anything about that. But I just think it was funny when he had the girl on his boat and whatever. Now she's banned and all this stuff. Like, that was just a funny thing going on for a moment. And so yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be able to top that content again, in theory or whatever. Okay, yeah, chug it. We're gonna chug it to 38 people. Like, yeah, most people have. James Worley wishes he could have 38 viewers. So yeah, maybe I should just open it right now. Cause I haven't drank it. I paddled freaking 4 miles in like under an hour. So, yeah, is the connection good? No, I'm gonna say I'm gonna chug it, but I always fizz out. There's so much foam in here, it's gonna suffocate. I won't be able to. I'm gonna have to take a breath of air. All right, so is the freaking All right, the connection is good. Okay. So we were just middle of a lake, kind of not middle. I mean, I'm beached right now to get out of the waves. Yeah, this is gonna change the whole course of the stream, the whole course of the day. So it's like it was nice knowing you guys. not It's open now. So just dump it into the water. Dude, why is there a stink bug? This stink bug came all the way from my house. See the smell, it's already closing up my throat. I'm not gonna be able to chug it. But here I go. Oh, see, there's still a quarter can in here. If I could have just kept it going, but I literally would have spouted it out. My body was filling up with foam. Yeah, so if I ever was gonna drink again, I would probably switch to like rum and Coke or something. I mean, this is just leftover beer I've had sitting in my cupboard for a while. Just this one can. But I remember freaking the Miami streams when I bought an expensive freaking Patron tequila because yeah, it does drink like water, but it's still, I thought I wasn't gonna get a hangover or something, but it still did. It was just like, if you're dehydrated, you're dehydrated. But then somehow I drank that 24 pack of Lime Marita, 12 pack of Lime Marita in the last hurricane stream, and I survived the whole night without being crippled by a headache or nothing, because that was a mixed drink. It was not malt liquor, it was not beer, so it was a mixed drink where the tequila was just by itself. It wasn't mixed. So taking on that much alcohol that fast, I think, is what dehydrates you into a freaking hangover. But like the La Marita is basically soda with shots mixed into it. So it's hydrating, but it's also liquid that's not beer. Well, yeah, I don't know if I freaking feel better or not. I mean, I didn't care to feel a certain way. Chicken Andy, flip flop, looking toad. Okay, so we're live. Beer and eggs. That's a good eggs on the bar. Yeah, that's what you mean. Open up a Bloody Kick account. Yeah, I have a few accounts that I've been using for chat, and yeah, so I have 4 followers just from chatting because I say I'm this person, and so a few people know my Kick account. But yeah, probably I would rebrand or change the name if it was an account I started going live on. Any text you copy will be saved here. What the heck is going on? Is there a bot in here? Gboard, clipboard. Yeah, so now freaking day's over. Like, okay, we had the beer. It's an empty beer now. And now I'm just dry. So I did that. I paddled to a destination to drink a beer. I did that, and I don't even feel drunk. I mean, I feel a little bit of alcohol. Yeah, mainly I'm just getting exercise, whatever. Not just sitting. Anything is better than sitting inside, I guess. Yeah, the hurricane thing, I was looking at the recent hurricanes. That first hurricane that came up was just a perfect timing because I was also on a road trip and I happened to be driving by it basically. But these last hurricanes, it looks like they already went back out to ocean. So I'm not thinking I'll miss out on anything. I don't know, it looked like there was some homes getting destroyed or something. Like, I don't know if it actually came to shore or it was the surf or something. Probably a lot healthier. Yeah, it is healthier. Yeah, because drinking, like, just drains your freaking energy. And it's just hard to be productive. And so when you see the difference of when you're not drinking, you're like, wow, I have all these vibrance freaking just of a thought process, and you're like, wow, I can see how that affects you normally, and you're like, it just freaking drains you out. But yeah, I remember, last time I had like a freaking binge going on, so I had this one beer left because I was like literally freaking, I couldn't drink anymore. You overdrink on stream. Yeah, I know. That's why I said I drank that 12-pack of lime marita for the hurricane. And I was up all night until sunrise on the beach on my 2 feet. And so I at least like I was freaking hydrated enough or something to where I didn't freaking die of a hangover or freaking dehydration or whatever happens. Yeah, I'm definitely fully drunk as I can get off this one beer now. Basically, I just feel like disconnecting the boat and just floating all the way to shore. I mean, that's what I've done before. It's just I don't gotta paddle anymore. I'll just basically go where the wind takes me. But if I do that, like, the conditions aren't good today. If I do that, I'm gonna have to fight with the white caps out there to not get any more water in my boat, to keep the phone dry and all this crap. Man, my hands are scuffed right now. Let's see, chat hidden, what the heck, hold on. I'm trying to figure out the stupid phone, but yeah, I'm trying to figure out with some content I could do that's not wasting the viewers' time. Yeah, alcohol's taking full effect because I can't even figure chat hidden. I'm trying to unhide my chat. How do I do that? Chat filter. I'm starting to float away. What the heck? All messages. Okay. You overdrink on stream. You overdrink on stream. Yeah, because I didn't have any other. I think I just didn't have any other content. Like I knew the general idea is like, how am I going to be entertaining for viewers? So I'm just like, well, if I've done this before and it was proven to be entertaining, I'll do it again. Yeah, say I had a whole bottle of Jägermeister right now. Yeah, doing real fire sales in public, dude, is insane. Like, because the only time I've done real fire sales and I passed out, like at least I was just at my computer. But if I was in public somewhere, like holy shit, I would be taken in an ambulance or something. So yeah, they like degeneracy. You should just do what you like to do. Yeah, what do I like to do? I mean, what do I like to do? It's a question for myself. You overdrink on stream? Yeah, you can't say it enough, man. Just keep saying it, because this was kick. I got kicked. They're like, shit, dude, we need the chat engagement will increase my KSIP or whatever. But no, we're not on kick. Do I miss Joshua Tree? Yeah. Yeah, if there's any place in the world that I miss, it's Joshua Tree. Because nowhere I've lived or any place has ever been like that place. Just in all aspects, like the scenery, the freaking, just the every inch of it, dude. Boating, travel, game from time. Yeah, I remember when I lived in Joshua Tree. See, it's interesting to see how your surroundings affect your, like, just your thought process. But I was like, it was so easy. I was like, from streaming, I was gonna get a van and I was just gonna travel around, because Joshua Tree is like a van, is like an epicenter of the freaking industry of living in a van life. Joshua Tree is like an epicenter of that lifestyle. So like anyone that lives in a van is eventually gonna spend time in Joshua Tree because of how easy it is. You can just go to the dry lake there and live there. There's people that live there that probably still live there, like borderline meth heads. Maybe they are meth heads. That's why they never left the lake bed. It's like a slab city kind of, but probably not as not as desperate, or whatever the word, not as deadly. Like Slab City has its own culture going on. But, I mean, it's similar. It's like only a few miles away. Whatever. So it's like similar. Yeah, living in a desert alone, surviving. It's probably pretty similar. But it also has a big tourist aspect to it, if that means anything. So it's like, it's always going to be a nice place, because the people going there to camp and stuff have this stigma about it, like, oh, it's this nice place to get away. So that's like preserving it. You overdrink on stream, yeah. You also should collab with other streamers. Yeah, I remember, I'm trying to think that's a good thing. Collab with other streamers. Yeah, there was times when last time I was gonna collab with streamers, I was worried about leeching and all this stuff. I don't know. I had this weird idea going on where, like, yeah, when you collab with a streamer, you're either gonna be the leech or get leeched on. So I'm pretty sure for the most part, I was gonna be leeched on. But I don't know. Yeah, I have a different point of view now. Like, now I'm just my own person. I'm not a mommy streamer, whatever. Like, I've been living alone long enough now where I think I know, like, what defines me and what I look for on a freaking whatever I'm looking for. Yeah, kayaking and smoking. Yeah, freaking. Yeah, I haven't smoked in a while. But yeah, I can just imagine it. That's all I need to do, because when I would smoke so much weed, I just know exactly what type of feeling it is. And like, it's just like an unlimited feeling of freaking wanting to smoke weed. I don't know. But yeah, no, when I smoke weed, I literally get intoxicated and I like, yeah, turn into a vegetable kind of. But yeah, I notice when I smoked, like, it's kind of like you shouldn't smoke unless you're already in a situation. Like, if you wake up and smoke weed, it's like, okay, you probably don't have much motivation to leave the house for the day. But say I went out and drove 100 miles and put my boat in the water and then started smoking, it'd be a little different. You don't have to do dumb shit to get a good follow. It's not really leech anymore. Yeah, I don't even know what like, yeah, I guess it'd be cool to just have freedom and do whatever I want, and just be able to leave the freaking town, and be able to afford it, I guess, to do whatever I want. But I need to keep the content that's coming online relevant. Like, why do I come online? Why do I stream? Yeah, right now the current lifestyle I live in is just like, yeah, I live in a town and I work at a local place to live in this town. But it's definitely limiting my it's a limiting type of lifestyle. It's like, so you like, traveling, whatever, is not. I mean, I've been doing traveling. I've been traveling, but not like van life traveling. I mean, but what I like doing though, like, if I have a few days off from work, I'll travel like a few hundred miles and then be far enough away where I'll sleep in my car, and then I'll have a whole next day or two to go to the state park or whatever I was doing. Cause yeah, I have an SUV now, so it's easier to sleep in the back of the car. Drinking after smoking, that's how the buzz. Yeah, I remember freaking Yeah, having some fucked up things. Yeah, I remember freaking having the spins and stuff. Where if you're just purely drunk, That typically only happened freaking when in my old town, where I just had bumfuck. You could just rot in my friend's bedroom all day. And then we'd go to a sketchy ass house party. And I'd be like, okay, I'm only drinking. Then you'd be so drunk where just someone just hands you a joint and you're like, shit, smoking is fun. And you hit the blunt just because, not even wanting to smoke, but just because a blunt that's rolled good is just a nice smoking thing, like a cigar. It's like, wow, this smokes nice. But then you're just high as hell, and all of a sudden the whole earth is spinning around you. Age 40 years. Yeah, I mean, I have the white hair. I have the white hair. That's because 40 years ago was probably about the last time I streamed. 40 years ago was my live stream. That's how time moves. And there's like an overcast coming out. It's hard to see the screen. You overdrank on stream. Yeah, I don't ever want to overdrink again. But I don't know. You said on stream. I'm just trying to figure out. Are you talking about a recent stream or are you talking about an old stream? It would make my head spin. Yeah, that's exactly what happens because that's what everyone would say. All my friends would say, like, oh, you got the spins, blah, blah. Like, no one would know. I would at least be sitting in a chair or have enough conscious to have my balance and not look like I was drunk. Why does it keep repeating it? Dude, I don't know, man. This is the age of AI, right? So someone was just typing some weird stuff in here that I don't think they were typing. It sounded like an AI thing. So who the heck knows? Maybe I have a moderator. I might have a freaking... Pretty sure I have a lurking moderator that I don't know they're here because they're not chatting. They're just doing controls from their desktop. But until they type something in chat, I don't see, because on a vertical, I only have limited controls on a vertical chat room like this. I have to log on to my computer, which I really don't have a computer right now. I tried to turn on my old computer and the hard drive won't boot. So like, I mean, that's a kind. I have some stuff on the hard drive I want, so I might have to go to a PC shop because I spent hours on that old computer trying to convert it to a solid state drive. Because I was like, shit, I know a hard drive's gonna fail after a while, and I tried preventing that, but I've just been living this freaking apartment lifestyle for a while, so I'm like, just been not doing computer stuff. I don't know, my mom said she'd buy me, yeah, blah blah. My mom, all this. She said she'd buy me a computer. She's like, I'm just gonna buy you a computer no matter what. So I'm like, okay, because yeah, a computer is helpful. The reason I want a computer, at least right now, is because I have my GoPro, whatever. I have this phone, and the only way to manage like video clips and all this crap is to have a desktop, basically. Like to go through and store all your pictures and stuff on a tiny little Game Boy phone screen is not the move. True shit. Yeah, at this point, I'm like, yeah, I've had this whole beer. I mean, yeah, it feels like the beginning of my first drink of the night, whatever, like the amount of drunkenness. I'm not even drunk. This is probably still the legal amount to drive a car. You could legally drive a car right now with this amount, because at this point it's an enhancer, a performance enhancing drug. But once you hit that threshold, it starts downgrading. Oh wait, maybe it's pinned. I don't know. Okay, let me park this. Because I need to put freaking, I mean, I have a nasty blister from when I was kayaking like crazy freaking up last week. But right now it feels like my hands just have chalk on them. Like, what the heck? I think it's the air. Just the air itself is dry. I accidentally pinned it. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably accidentally doing a lot of things because I had that beer just now. I mean, that's probably not a bad thing to have pinned, but I mean, it was there for a while. You should have streamed you kayaking. Yeah, well, the way my current scenario works is I mean, there is things I want to stream, but of course they're impossible. Like the best kayaking place I go to has no service or nothing. But same with this place is when you drive here, there's no, even in the car, there's no service until you get out onto the water, even or on the beach or the water. You got to walk at least a mile or two before you get back into cell phone service. We are Walmart. We are Walmart. Yeah, that was a meme or something. Freaking, oh man, my brain has rotted in the last 24 hours. I've just been on freaking the reels, whatever. Stop chatting, Sean. I'm trying to go to Yodi Land. That's the freaking brain rot that's been coming onto my phone. Trying to go to Yodi Land. Robot. Welcome. Robot. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, at this point in the stream, that's a pretty appropriate description. Alright, so we have an empty beer can to explain some of the nonsense that's going on right now. Oh, there's that sign. Look, whoever was just talking about Joshua Tree. So there's a sign right there that says to not trespass here because it's an endangered area for the sandpipers or whatever. And the only people I've seen out here has been the DEC people, the Department of Conversation. They're like police basically. I seen them walking around the other day. They have guns on them. Like, so they're basically police, but for Pennsylvania, they just have police that they can be just as powerful, but only on state parkland or something. So probably that's what they are. But no, I seen people like an hour ago climbing the observation tower, so I couldn't tell if it was DEC or not. But if they saw me on foot here, yeah, they probably wouldn't give a shit. Because this place is nothing like New York. You get away with so much shit here, whether it's you're speeding on the road, getting pulled over, like no one wants to get you in trouble. Like, it's just a whole different culture. But they just be like, oh wow, he's breaking the rules. But if I was freaking on my ATV, I would take it maybe. But no, they don't even ride the ATVs here. You're in Pennsylvania? Yeah, Pennsylvania's cool. But what? Yeah, in Joshua Tree, freaking, there's that sign there that says, freaking, don't go any farther. Yeah, in Joshua Tree, there's a sign just like that, where it says, don't go any farther, because you'll get hit by fucking military bullets. Get a motor, fuck paddling. Yeah, Bob, that's in plans pretty much. Like, I'll get a motorboat. There's this YouTuber I've been watching that gets like the cheapest boats. Yeah, I could get a boat on Amazon right now. I can literally get a motorboat off Amazon. All this shit I never knew existed. And like I have enough money basically I could just do that right now. But I mean, unless I have a solid body of water that I'm like consistent in, it's like, okay, I have this boat now. Oh yeah, that's the other thing is I don't have a trailer. I don't have a car trailer. Like Amazon boats basically are small enough you can put them on your roof like the kayak. That's content. Yeah, that's right. Because that's why this YouTuber is freaking thriving right now on his stupid boat content. It's like, who knew a million people wanted to see a freaking Amazon boat with this shitty Temu motor and all this shit he's doing, whatever. There's a shit ton of things you can stream. Every day I wake up in bed, I say, okay, if I'm not going to work today, what million things can I do? And it's like, it's hard to know where to even put your mind at. But yeah, things I can stream. Yeah, that's the spirit is that I want to have is there's a ton of things you can stream. Exactly. So there's a lot of things I can stream. Yes. Overthinking. Yeah, I just gotta stick with something and do it. But there's a common theme in my lifestyle, I think, of having a million routes to go and just thinking about them, but not deciding. IP2 is dead, bro. You had your chance. Yeah, dude. It was we were all doing. Everyone had their chance, man. Everyone. Yeah, am I even on the list anymore? I don't know. Yeah, obviously I've seen that it looked pretty dead. I mean, yeah, we've all done our thing. Everyone that's been on there has done their thing, man. Like, yeah, if I was really trying for content right now, I would be doing something different probably. It's Trump's America near the end of year 1. And everyone is broke. I thought it was just me. No. No, I don't like to think I'm broke. Because I mean, I kind of am broke. No, I'm not. But we're not trying to get political here. You told him to stream my kick. Yeah, there's nothing is. I'm not limited by finances or nothing. I could go. Basically, with what happened with the IP2 thing is like, yeah, I never all this shit was going on. I didn't want to turn the stream off. So like, yeah, I'm trying to like It's like, yeah, something could happen. A storm could come, and I could just be. If a hurricane came up here, I'd be streaming. I wouldn't want to turn the stream off, and I'd be streaming for freaking 30 days straight or whatever. Like, yeah, it's crazy to think I streamed for freaking however many months straight. I'd be sleeping. I'd be streaming like, and it was just an interesting thing that happened. Sean Jägermeister, actually, I think the first time I streamed this year was because I was drinking Jägermeister, and it was on a boat stream, like real early in the year. I don't even know, was it this year? I came out here, and like I didn't even plan on streaming, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy Jägermeister, and I'm like, okay, I was not streaming, but I was after I drank the Jägermeister, I'm out here in the water, and I'm like, dude, freaking, all of a sudden I just turned my stream on. And it was whatever the biggest gap between time was my last stream and that stream. I think it was the last time I drank Jägermeister. But I was just drinking Jägermeister. You left us for a horse girl? No, she's not a horse girl. But, yeah, the spirit of Jägermeister. But that's the whole ground up thing if you want to get stupid. Like, the person that invented Jägermeister said they the picture that has to do with it was it was someone hunting. I don't know. But yeah, it's just stupid stuff. It doesn't matter. But why people have passion for why things exist, like Jägermeister, a person that made the Jägermeister, he's like, he was hunting in the woods or something, and he was drinking before what came the official recipe for Jägermeister, and he had like a hallucination of a deer or something. He killed a deer and had like a hallucination because of this stuff he was drinking, which was Jägermeister. So the Jägermeister logo is like a spiritual picture or something. Stop chatting, pretty much. Look at it. Or yeah, that's why it's a cross with a like a halo around it in a deer or something like that. So it's like relevant to the story. I don't know. Yeah, that's the whole reason why anything that exists has like a story like that behind it. Like anything that's still around. Mole girl? Yeah, more like a mole girl. Look at chicken. Shit, what'd I say? The nectar of the gods. Yeah, man. Freaking yeah, when I drank Jägermeister just on an off chance on a certain day, I wasn't planning on doing nothing. But I was just, yeah, the Jägermeister has more of a it's its own recipe. So just like yeah, all alcohols are their own recipes, but like between wine, beer, and like, so they all have like a slightly different emotion of them between how you're gonna feel when you're drinking them. Yeah, Jägermeister is kind of like drinking wine, I guess, where it's gonna make you feel more than just drunk. It's gonna make you feel freaking like more than drunk. I don't know. Yeah, Jaeger's like 30 herbs. Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah, mainly it's alcohol. But yeah, 30 herbs, you're kind of splitting hairs there. It's like, yeah, it's alcohol. You can just say it's like alcohol. But yeah, it's 30 herbs, so yeah, it also has the 30 herbs in it, which may have a psychoactive effect more than just alcohol. Beard going gray, yeah. But it's I mean, I think it looks good either way. I think it looks good. But no, there's this dude I watch, this drone guy that's pretty popular on YouTube, and he's freaking, his whole head is gray, dude. I think the radio, he wears the radio goggles. Maybe I think that has something to do with it. He does so much drone flying that when you have antennas on your head right here for freaking 8 hours a day, it's gonna fry your whole freaking hairdo. But we're like, he's only 1 year older than me or something. But I've been watching him for years, and he's always been earlier than I was. Genetics, yeah. Edgar Cam, why you at this point it's starting to feel like a troll, because now you're just saying I know you're the same person that was just here on a different account saying, why'd you block that account? Now you're saying it's your original account. Yeah, yeah. I mean, where some of my genetics are strong. Gray hair might be preferred in certain in certain survivals or whatever. But all I know is I cannot complain about anything else. So yeah, my genetics I feel are pretty good. You're not a troll, Edgar. So yeah, it says you're number 3 right now. You're the number 3 crown owner, which I think it just means you're the number 3 most frequent chatter for the stream, I think. Clark. Clark. Sewers Slime Records. That's a big name in the house right now. Holy shit. Clark, and you know way too much, right? That one sentence. Clark jeans destroy them. Holy shit. Clark jeans destroy the Polak jeans. Yeah, man, that's freaking right on the money, dude. Like, that's something only nobody should know about. It's not like, basically I read that in my mom's voice, basically. I like read that in my mom's voice. So yeah, I mean, about a half hour ago I drank this as fast as I could, which means I drank it in under about 60 seconds. But I couldn't get it all. I drank more than half in one chug, but then I had to let it go down before I finished it. No jamokes. But yeah, I feel like I'm about to take a piss, you know, off camera, obviously. I re-uploaded all the songs. Thank you, Sewer Slime. Yeah, Sewer Slime Records. Yeah, yeah, because a few days ago, or I mean maybe like a few weeks ago, after I did a stream, I was doing this. I was streaming, I think, the storm or whatever, and then the next day or so, I had a bunch of notifications saying I got mentioned. Because yeah, it's like the YouTube of all the uploaded songs. Yeah, because the dude I don't know. There's this dude Desmo Sidisi. Like, I don't know. Freaking yeah, he had a lot of songs on his channel, but I think he's just gone dark for one reason or another. Maybe because I didn't stream anymore, or for whatever reason he just wanted to change the channel. Who knows? But his original name in the chat rooms at the time was Desmo Sidisi. And yeah, Sewer Slime Records, I think, was... I seen your name, and I don't know if you're like the original producer or whatever of it. But all I know is the first song I ever heard was the Sewer Slime song. That was... Nobody made a song before that. The Sewer Slime song. Like, I heard that, dude, and I was like, what on earth is going on? Working on a new Tommy's. Yeah, so Sewer Slime Records, I thank you. Like, it's cool. It's cool that we still have the Sewer Slime. Yeah, if I had like a donation thing, I feel like if I ever set up a donation TTS again, we'd just be listening to that all day. Just sit, right? The 6 a.m. songs, like whatever, all this shit going on. Because like, what else is there to do? Yeah, if I had TTS Media set up, I would probably freaking make a small fortune of people wanting to hear the music. So yeah, creativity is an important thing for everyone. Working on a new song. Yeah, if you think there's I mean, you guys are beyond me. Like working on a new Tommy song. So yeah, if you have sound clips or something you think you can do something with, that's awesome. Songs were also funny. Yeah, and I'm just glad I could motivate that type of like creativity. Whether it's more me or more you guys, I don't know. So you guys are whoever made these songs. I don't know. They're just anonymous people. Like they're not musical artists or nothing. Alright, well I'm gonna freaking take a piss, man. Everybody in chat, we back? Yeah. Oh shit. Well, I just dropped my phone in water. Now I can't even see my screen. Damn, dude. I mean, I can still read chat, but it literally the bottom half of my screen has no backlight. Fuck, dude. You need one beer, man, made me clumsy enough to drop in an inch of water. But it's just the boat water. So there's just a little bit of water in the boat. But shoot, the bottom half of my screen is green, dude, just like the kayak. It's like green. Without a backlight, dude. Fuck. Maybe it'll dry off. Well, I have an idea. The power of inertia. Damn, no, my screen has been, for the last 24 hours, my phone got like a little wet from the sink or something. And the screen started acting up more than it ever has. So I'm pretty sure after 24 hours, this condition that it's in will go away. But I'm trying to get a new phone. But I've dropped my phone in the toilet before, like 2 months ago. I dropped it in the toilet. But I pulled it out so fast that nothing happened. That's a sign, no drinking. Shit, man. Even the text is getting blurry. There's no backlight. Mic is cooked. This stupid phone was always too small, man. But right now, I just freaking know. I make sure no one's watching me from binoculars. That's why you get binoculars when you're going into open spaces. I don't know if the freaking DEC is watching me or nothing. Basically, I'm trespassing. I mean, I don't think I am because the signs to trespassing are up on the shore more. Document golden hour. I mean, I don't know. It's clouding up. Am I gonna have motivation to do that? I don't know. Let me just take a piss. That's what I'm saying. This phone should have like an IP rating. It was in the water. Like as soon as it hit the water, I saw the screen change. So this phone has lost its IP rating. Like basically what it means is it needs to sit in water for like it needs to sit in water for like 30 seconds before the water even starts creeping into the phone. But literally as soon as it touched the water, the screen changed colors. So it's like an open fucking, it's like an open circuit board right now. Oh, I never opened the phone. So the mic is good. But I feel like if I tap it, it'll cause water to drip down out of the microphone holes or something. Yeah, now I can't really read you guys. It's harder to read you guys with sunglasses on. Yeah, this just kind of freaking miserated the experience. Okay, I accidentally hit mute, which is hard to see shit now. But no, my old phone, I would wash it and clean it with rubbing alcohol and all this shit all the time. And because it was an IP rated 67 phone, I don't know what this one is. I mean, it's still a Samsung S24, but it's like the base model. I don't know. But no phone is this fragile. Like I did drop this in the toilet completely underwater, like under the deepest water it's probably ever been in was when I dropped it in the toilet. But I reached in there still as it was sinking. Like that's how fast I took it out. It hit the water and probably fell about 3 inches and just hit the bottom of the toilet and I already had out of the water. But that was 2 months ago, so I don't think that had nothing to do with it. Yeah, now I'm shivering, dude, in the wind because this is probably the coldest day it's been in a while, and the wind is consistent. Dude, that sucks. Now the only top half of my screen, the 1 inch, it has color to it. Basically, it's like black and white. What the heck? Yeah, I mean, in a day or two, I'll have another day off. You know, I was trying to plan something to do. So maybe that'll be something, even whether I have TTS going on or not, or like I don't think I will, but I mean, if something happens and I wanted to set up overnight, I could, I guess, or start cake or whatever. But either way, it'll just be better. I could plan something that's going to be more entertaining than this, at least whether I go live or not. I'll have a funner day than I am right now. What's up, Kevin? I recognize you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing alright. But right out just now, we just broke my phone a little bit. Because it was already scuffed. It already had water damage from like freaking a month ago. But I just dropped it in an inch of water just now. And now the screen is starting to go dark. But we just drank freaking a can of beer like an hour ago. Yeah, now I'm actually starting to feel cold because I'm just gonna get back in the freaking boat because that's what we've been doing. I'll get out of the wind more and I'll stop shivering. Man, I got to plug this in soon too. I mean, I have the battery with me, but it's gonna make it harder to stand up. Good times, man. Yeah, Kevin, good times. No, dude, the whole bottom half. Dude, it just turned off, man. I mean, I can see my nose up, but now the whole bottom half of my screen is just black. It used to be. Fuck, dude. Now I can't see chat. It's literally like the whole bottom half of my screen is just off. It was black. It had a backlight. It did. I could at least read chat, but now it's just like there's no backlight. There's nothing. I don't know, man. Like, so I can just stay streaming, but there's no interaction. Yeah, my GPS isn't gonna work. I mean, yeah, when my phone was wet, freaking yesterday, it seemed like it improved. The longer it was like after a while, it improved probably because it dried out. But now, dude, pretty much at this point, if my screen doesn't come back, basically I need a new phone because you can't read anything with the only top inch of screen. You can't do nothing. But yeah, I started backing up my phone, my images last night, so hopefully that worked. Fuck, man, that's the other thing I'm worried about. I mean, they can always plug in your phone at the factory or whatever, right, and transfer it like that. Yeah, I just had one freaking beer an hour ago. Oh, fuck, man. Okay, so it's kind of like me without a phone now. Like, so I'm on stream, squishing the screener. I'm literally gonna throw my phone into freaking the ocean if I try to fix it right now. But I'm pretty sure after a while my phone will dry out and I'll see. Maybe my screen will turn back on. But yeah, I'm just gonna put it in rice maybe when I get home. But that sucks too because fucking basically don't have a phone. I don't have music to drive home. I don't have freaking. Well, I guess when you plug it into the CarPlay, it'll have that screen maybe. Yeah, so I'm just making my way back to my car basically, but it's gonna take like an hour or two to paddle there. But I can't read the chat room anymore because my screen is off. Alright, so I can see that on the top of my screen. I have to go into the wind for like 20 minutes to get around this peninsula. But then the rest of the way, the wind is just going to blow me back. I'm not fighting the wind anymore for most of the way back. Yeah, my phone just got wet, and most of the screen is black. So that means I can't see the chat room or nothing. I can only see the top half of my head. Yeah, man. I mean, I wasn't planning on sticking around to Golden. Yeah, now that I'm like, it's actually getting cold out here. Like, if I wasn't freaking, I mean, I've been in colder water, and I've been so cold and splashed over in this exact lake when it was cold and windy that I freaking got out of the water and just dragged my kayak like 3 miles back to my parking spot. But I haven't been this cold in a while. Like, it's actually a colder night of the year, probably. Yeah, the sun is also going behind some clouds, so like it's not even a pure sunlight anymore. It's like this radiation of the sun is going away to cool it down even more. Yeah, in a day or two. Shit, that's right, in a day or two. Yeah, I don't know if I'll have a new phone by then. Yeah, there's a lot of ways you can get a new phone. Whether you buy it or just go to the store or set up a freaking payment plan, I don't know. But I'm not getting a new phone today, that's all I know. Because by the time I get home, it's going to be freaking time to go to bed and go to work. But I'm pretty sure my screen will start working by then. Shit, dude, I just gotta keep pissing after drinking that beer. So that bottle I just put away, I have to keep it out. Yeah, I had to actually put my phone in rice this time. Because I will be putting my phone in rice just so it can at least function. But it might already be broken. Like, obviously it's broken right now. But at least for tomorrow, when going to work and all this stuff, like, I can at least use it for text messaging or something. Yeah, maybe if I set up a computer, I can do a desktop stream. I don't know. I guess just will stay live. Even though I can't see anyone. Yeah, the waves right here are sick. Oh shit! It's like they're not scary. Like, they're not capsizing, but they're good looking. Yeah, if I grab the phone right now to change this angle, I might drop it. So I just can't show you guys. Dude, I don't even know if I can change the angle. I don't see where the part to change the angle is oh fuck. Yeah, I can't change the angle on there. It's crazy how much water just went over the phone.